The keg is tapped and the excitement is high as Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest's biggest weekend begins. Full of music, food, and of course beer. The event is known as Canada's greatest Bavarian festival, and it's now in its 57th year. Well, good evening, everyone. The excitement is filling the air in downtown Kitchener right now, where thousands of people have gathered, donning feathered caps and filling their steins for the Oktoberfest big weekend. Carl Zare Square transformed into Wilkemenplatz for another year. And that is where we go right now to find CTV's Alexandra Hollick live on location. Alexandra, I understand this is your very first Oktoberfest.
Yes, it is, Tony, and of course I had to get my very own feathered cap to dress the part, and there is just so much to see and do here. My favorite part is definitely the live music and the dancing, but of course not to mention the food too. There really is something for everyone here, whether it's your first time or your 57th time. Sounds of a pumped-up polka spill into the streets of downtown Kitchener. The spirit of Gemütlichkeit on full display.
That's what Gemütlichkeit means, just bringing everyone together as one and having that spirit of belonging.
Hey, there we go! The 57th annual Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest officially underway with a keg tap by none other than former Bare Naked Ladies frontman Stephen Page.
I was asked to do the keg tapping, which is that's not my forte. Hitting things like athletic things in front of a crowd, terrifying. And then I did it not quite hard enough, but I was so nervous about hitting somebody's fingers. If I had $1 million, we'd have our own keg, it wouldn't be that hard.
The Canadian singer joined on stage by the Canadian Polka King.
I played here for 42 consecutive years, and we've had big crowds, and now it's different.
The festival drawing crowds from near and far.
I used to live in Kitchener. This is my first time at Oktoberfest in about 20 years.
This is from Calgary here, and he's from Calgary here too. This is our first Oktoberfest.
From first-timers.
It's my first time here, and it's really I think it's fun. It's fun.
To longtime festival goers.
Since it was started.
To those looking to reconnect with their Bavarian roots.
It's fun. It's German.
It's celebrating our heritage and learning more about our roots.
There's something for everyone.
We have Sticks and Steins, we have Kid Oktoberfest, we have a Farm Oktoberfest that we're bringing the rule to the city.
But it wouldn't be a KW Oktoberfest without a few steins and a few good friends. And the fun doesn't stop there. Tonight, Stephen Page will take the stage once again, as well as the Watchmen for the Friday night show. There's a whirlwind of events planned throughout the weekend, all leading up to Monday's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And we'll be live streaming that on our website, ctvnews.ca, starting at 9:30 Monday morning. Tony?
Alexandra Hollick, live overlooking Wilkemenplatz. Thank you very much for that, Alexandra, for setting the tone for us. And of course, we saw a festival mainstay in that story just now. And today, Canada's polka king, Walter Ostanek, also received a very special recognition. Ostanek was awarded the King Charles III Coronation Medal for his contributions to music and to the community. It was presented during today's opening ceremony, where Ostanek also performed along with the Golden Keys Band, playing his accordion and singing.
I cherish everything that I've done in my life, and I try and make people happy, and that's what my life has always been. Make people happy.
Ostanek turned 90 earlier this year, prompting a round of happy birthday from the crowd. And by the way, you can catch him performing throughout the weekend over at Wilkemenplatz. Alex is on location as well. Nice to know that the weather is cooperating. Alex, you're standing by live outside Kitchener City Hall, overlooking Wilkemenplatz, and I sense you can really feel the Bavarian energy down there tonight.
Oh, you sure can, Tony. The energy, we've got the outfits, the food. all of it. And I've got a very special guest with me here live as well. Kitchener Mayor Barry Verbanovic. So great to see you again.
Great to be here, Alex. Hey, Tony. What an awesome day. What a great start. Well, I shouldn't say it's a start, but what a great start to keg tapping and Thanksgiving weekend.
And Mother Nature treated us well today. We saw lots of sunshine. A little bit breezy right now, but that's okay. A little bit of cloud cover, but really lucky for us overall. Yes, we had the official keg tapping earlier in the day. What were some of the highlights for you today?
You know what? It was so amazing. I mean, I'm sure Mother Nature is German, but I got to tell you, the crowds were amazing. Lots of people, for example, doing the grill fest and donating to the food bank. The keg tapping was awesome. Steve Page and the impromptu singing of "If I Had $1 Million" was so cool. It was just an awesome day. Like, the vibe down here was fantastic.
And getting into the weekend, of course, so lots on tap. What are you looking forward to the most? And I know it's hard to just narrow it down to a few.
You know, it's going to be great. We're going to have the GO train coming in from Toronto tomorrow, so looking forward to welcoming them. Obviously, activities that are going to continue on Oktoberfest down at the Gaukel Block and everything here at the Wilkemenplatz. And just being out and about and connecting with people. You know, you see friends from the community, you see visitors, you connect, and you just see everyone having a good time. And the weather is promising to be fantastic, including Parade Monday.
Parade Monday, yes. So rain should hopefully hold off for that. Finally, yes, further to that community aspect, what's it like for you to see? And there were crowds of people earlier today, even when we were on stage. What was it like for you to be on there to see? I think it was pretty much full here at Wilkemenplatz.
It was full. You know, I have to say, I think it was one of the fullest times I've seen it in the square, and everyone was just really having a good time. And, you know, we know it's been a bit of a challenging year and so on for many, and seeing lots of smiling faces, people enjoying the vibe and just having a great time, that's really what, you know, the Gemütlichkeit spirit is all about.
Yeah, you can really feel the energy. You still can feel it now as, yeah, we still have plenty of drinks flowing, food down there, music going. So you get to go enjoy yourself now, Barry.
Absolutely, and remind people to come down. Stephen Page tonight. He'll be on from 8:30 to 10 this evening.
All right, lots to look forward to. Mayor Barry, thank you so much for your time. But yes, beautiful evening to come down here to Wilkemenplatz if you do have plans for that. A little bit cool we are feeling right now as we take a look at our satellite and a radar map this hour. So right now we are just seeing a little bit of cloud cover over here outside of Kitchener City Hall. Really, though, it's looking at tomorrow. That system expected to make its way across southern and southwestern Ontario, which we'll get into a little bit later. Temperature-wise, well, we're starting to feel it drop a little bit, sitting in the mid-teens, so 16 for us here in Kitchener-Waterloo, London, Goderich, even Mount Forest. A little bit warmer, though, if you are further south and west of us, so the Sarnia, Ridgetown, Windsor area. Definitely seeing a little bit above seasonal, but with a bit of that breeze, you maybe wouldn't think so, because it is starting to cool down just a little bit. But yes, Mother Nature overall giving us a nice treat for today's event. And yes, Tony, the energy has been amazing here today, and great to see so many community members getting into that Bavarian spirit. So we're going to break down your long weekend forecast, especially if you have plans to check out all of the amazing events here in Kitchener. I'll send it back over to you.
There's a lot to look forward to. Okay, Alex, thank you very much from Wilkemenplatz. We'll chat with you soon. Well, some other news now. The mail will soon be moving again, albeit slowly, as the Postal Workers Union switches to rotating strikes. So while some will stay on the picket line, others are going to start chipping away at that backlog of undelivered mail. CTV's Jeff Pickle joins us now with more on this. Jeff, certainly some community groups that are hopeful that this is a step in the right direction for their work.
Well, Tony, obviously many businesses rely on the mail, but so do community and charitable organizations like food banks. They say a solid portion of their donations come in through checks in the mail, and a mail disruption puts a strain on their operations. But they say as long as the stoppage gets sorted out by the holidays, they'll be okay.
The rift between Canada Post and the Postal Workers Union appears as wide as ever.
What Canada Post is presenting to the government is unacceptable.
But the union says while they hammer things out, they will get the mail moving once again.
But now it's time for us to deliver that mail and get those parcels moving and continue on serving our customers.
The union says starting tomorrow, rotating strikes will come into effect, meaning some will work while others walk the picket line.
Okay, yeah, so this is our sorting room. These are the food donations.
A welcome development for the Cambridge Food Bank.
We rely heavily on the mail for donations. Lots of people continue to mail in checks.
Especially with a very important time of year quickly approaching.
Well, 87% of our whole year fundraising comes in November and December. I'd say about 25% of that comes in through the mail.
They say they need the mail to get their flyers out and checks coming in.
We do have money set aside for situations like this so that it won't impact our ability to feed people, but it does impact our ability to plan farther out.
While the mail starts to trickle out, McLeod says people can continue to stop by in person to hand deliver donations.
We have people dropping off checks, which is a really great way to donate because you can come right here to 54 Ainslie and see your donation in action.
And another group relying on the mail, Waterloo Region's Royal Canadian Legion, who do fundraising and messaging for their Poppy campaign. They will also be very interested in seeing the mail moving once again. Tony?
I should think so. Okay, Jeff Pickle with the latest on the postal strike. Jeff, thank you. Norfolk County OPP say there may be a second victim connected to a homicide investigation in Simcoe. Police are searching for 49-year-old Robert Sykes, who's gone missing. He was last seen on Head Street South last Saturday. He's described as white, about 5'10", 120 pounds, long dirty blonde hair and a long beard and goatee. He may be wearing glasses. Now, emergency crews were called to a home on Head Street last Sunday morning where they found someone dead. The victim was identified as 71-year-old Barbara Morgan. Officers remained at the scene, and they've also executed a search warrant at a home on Stanley Street. Police have not named any suspects at this time. They say this is believed to be an isolated incident, and they believe there is no threat to public safety. A year after a devastating fire destroyed a veterans club in Brantford, the group is still picking up the pieces. CTV's Ashley Bacon has more on their plan to rebuild right on the foundation of their old home.
This was the scene at the Army, Navy, and Air Force Club Unit 341 Brantford a year ago. A fire ripping through the building, leaving nothing behind but rubble.
Our membership is, of course, still reeling with the reality of the situation.
Thankfully, no injuries were reported in the fire, but the building and decades worth of memorabilia was lost. With only a few items recovered in the days following the flames, Club President Logan Webb hopes the community will help donate items as replacements once the new facility is built.
65 years worth of history is incredibly hard to replace, but we're very grateful for anyone who can help us.
The building was home to the club for over 6 decades, and now, a year later, the plans to rebuild are taking shape, with the goal for the new facility to be built on the existing foundation.
We're in the full process right now to rebuild a fully restored facility here right on our property at 645 Coburn. We're hopeful that in the next 12 months at least we have a groundbreaking event, and then within that 12 months still as well that we can have a building behind me.
Although insurance is working with the club to finance the rebuild, Webb says they're hoping the community will also step up to help.
I think at the end of the day, we're still going to need the community to rally behind us with fundraising efforts, just for volunteering efforts, to make sure that we can come back to the community.
For now, the club is focused on the future and maintaining memberships, while the process of rebuilding gets underway. Ashley Bacon, CTV News, Brantford.
Sign up for the CTV Kitchener newsletter to start your day in the know. We've got a look at the day's top stories, the forecast, and some must-see videos. And you can sign up over on our website, ctvnewskitchener.ca. Cambridge City Council still is not reopening its doors. Coming up, another meeting switched to a virtual format for the public following security concerns at City Hall. CTV's Karis Mapp tells us why this time it's also going to postpone a discussion.
We are live here at Willkommenplatz for, of course, the official keg tapping ceremonies that took place earlier today. Lots to see and do as we get into the weekend. I'll let you know if the weather is expected to cooperate for this Oktoberfest coming up.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. CTVKitchener.ca, your home for news.
Cambridge City Council will once again not be allowing the public into its chambers next week. It's the latest in a series of meetings to go virtual over what was described as a security concern involving a disruptive person and a threatening phone call. But this time it's forced a discussion related to accessibility to be postponed. CTV's Karis Mapp explains.
I was really disappointed. We've been waiting for this document for a long time.
Cambridge councillor Sherry Roberts was one of many eager to have a meaningful conversation about accessibility during Tuesday's Cambridge Council meeting. One of the items originally on the agenda was the city's multi-year accessibility plan, a legislation-mandated document that identifies barriers people with disabilities face while exploring ways to eliminate those obstacles.
Things like programs, supports, how we're going to offer things in an accessible way, including things like our city facilities.
But that discussion will now be happening another day, after Tuesday's meeting was moved to a virtual format due to ongoing security concerns that included a threatening phone call last month. Delegates now required to telephone in, posing a problem for some who wish to speak.
A lot of folks with disabilities, communicate in different ways and may need to use a communication device.
Devin Sisak, who is Roberts' partner, was set to delegate along with his son Holden. The 12-year-old has Lesch-Nyhan syndrome, a rare genetic disorder affecting his muscle control and motor skills. In the past, he's used his speech device to help communicate with council.
It's a tablet that's mounted to his wheelchair. He has words he can select from. He can build phrases in it, and it is his voice.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Holden Sisak, and I'm 12 years old.
But the discussion has been abruptly postponed.
I got an email back saying that the item was being pulled and would come at a later date.
Many others planning to speak had similar accommodation requests that posed challenges for virtual meetings.
It's my understanding that some delegations requested in-person access for accessibility reasons for accommodations, and they were told that was not possible.
It makes it almost feel like even more discriminatory and exclusionary.
The city's accessibility plan is meant to be reviewed every 5 years, but the last one expired in 2021.
We've gone almost 4 years without one. So it was really important to speak up, have our voices heard, and ensure that it captured everything.
CTV News reached out to Cambridge Mayor Jan Liggett for an interview on the matter, but did not hear back before broadcast. For now, the accessibility plan discussion is paused until meetings resume in person, something councillors hope will happen sooner rather than later.
We can't be keeping people out of the building. City Hall is a building of the people, and they should have access to it.
When these great documents that staff have also worked really hard on are then being pushed forward to we don't know when, it's just a really upsetting moment.
Karis Mapp, CTV News, Cambridge.
Back outside live we go now to downtown Kitchener. A few clouds in the sky, as you can see on the horizon there beyond Wilkeman-Platz, as 2025 Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest really begins to kick into full swing. Lots of events going on. We're going to check back in live with Alex and with Leanne Evans as well over at Concordia Club a little later. Also coming up, building teams in the War Room, the new softball and baseball development center in Guelph that's helping budding athletes train all year round. And Canada's better than expected jobs data and the fine print that comes with that headline this month. Back in a couple of minutes.
When you see it happen, send it to CTV News. Text 10400. From your screen to ours. Text 10400.
Back we go to Alex Pinto at Wilkeman-Platz in downtown Kitchener. 2025 Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest in full swing. Alex, I think we've got all the ingredients here. The weather's cooperating, the polka music's playing, sausages are on the grill, and the beer is flowing, right?
That's right. I was going to say, make sure you say the beer is flowing, Tony, because that's going to be a big part of the weekend for sure. And yes, it's been such a great day. Mother Nature definitely cooperating for the official keg tap earlier today. I'm joined now by, of course, Chef D, president of KW Oktoberfest. Great to see you again.
Great to be back again. What an amazing day, you know? 2 keg tappings. I got to sing If I Had $1 Million with Stephen Page. You know, it can't get much better. Yes, it will. We have 4 more keg tappings to do.
It'll get better. But today, this isn't a bad start.
It's been a great start. Great weather. Thanks for predicting great weather for us. And just, I can't believe how many people came out and saw the festivities, saw the keg tapping. It was truly amazing.
We were chatting a bit about that.
Yeah.
When you're on the stage and you're just looking at this crowd of people, it was, Wilkeman-Platz was packed. What was it like for you to see so many community members coming out and taking part?
Thank you to all our community. It was absolutely life-changing, to be quite honest. You walk out and then you see all these the people and the smiles, and it was just a really amazing time,
So, of course, we have lots to look forward to, especially this weekend.
Yes.
Endless events. What are you excited for when we look ahead at the long weekend here?
Okay, I'm very looking forward to the parade, you know, getting to meet Pinball Clemens, but also I am going to see every one of our fest hauling partners, and each one has a different, really great dish, and I'm going to make sure that I try each and every one of them.
You know, I'm not saying I'm biased, but Leanne and I did make some pretty good schnitzel at Concordia, and it's 10 out of 10.
I heard that, and we'll be finishing up at the Concordia tonight. I might have to have schnitzel on the bun right then and there.
It sounds pretty good, and yeah, you're dressed well. Like, weather-wise, we've been okay.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I had your swag on right now.
If you want to check out the swag, go down to the Oktoberfest shop. It's a pop-up shop that will be here all weekend long. You can get swag like this and a whole lot more, and my grandkids did.
They sure did, and apparently I heard from a good source that they put it on your tab as well.
I hear the Chef D tab is getting bigger.
Okay, well, enjoy all the festivities this weekend.
Yeah.
Congratulations on such a great keg tapping, and you did a fantastic job.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being here and doing what you guys do all the time. CTV is truly amazing.
It's always such a good time. We've had a blast, and sad it's only, you know, we're doing this for one day.
Exactly.
But yeah, otherwise we've been, like we said, pretty lucky. Mother Nature giving us plenty of sunshine earlier in the day. For us right now, we're noticing a little bit of a breeze and a little bit of cloud cover as well right now, and it's cooling down just ever so slightly. You can kind of feel it in the air a bit as we look at our futurecast this hour. Yes, we're noticing a bit of cloud cover right now. It was really nice to see that sunshine earlier in the day. Well, as we get into the weekend, unfortunately, this is when things could shift a little bit, so you may want to time out your activities accordingly. Saturday, we're seeing about 60% chance of showers at this point. There is also a thunderstorm risk that we are seeing. 30% chance, though, for your Sunday, so if you do have any outdoor plans, that might be the better day. And again, we kind of want to time things out accordingly, but good news for the parade, we shouldn't see very many showers. Mostly some cloud cover for your Thanksgiving Monday is expected. Temperature-wise, we're noticing that dip. So currently 14 degrees here in the city of Kitchener. It is slightly warmer, though, if you are further south and west. 17 in Sarnia and Ridgetown right now. 18 if you're in the city of Windsor. So for most of us, we were definitely above seasonal, not by much, but we noticed, especially being in that direct sunlight outside today, it felt great. It felt a little bit warm with that cool fall breeze. So overnight, 8 degrees is our expected overnight low. Cloudy conditions, and this is when we could see the chance for wet weather, so 60% chance of showers. Tomorrow, high of 16 degrees expected, cloud cover, chance of showers sticking around with, again, that thunderstorm risk. Okay, taking a look at our almanac for the day. So yes, you can see the normal compared to what we saw today. So we are slightly above seasonal for this time of year. Our record high, 27.8, that was set back on this day in 1949. And our overnight low, we are above seasonal again by about 4 degrees or so, but take a look at the record low, minus 6.1 it was. So thankfully it's not going to get that low tonight. That was on this day back in 1929. That sunrise later and later each day, 7:30 in the morning now, and that sun is setting 6:48 p.m. over the next several days. So once we get past that risk of a thunderstorm and some potential wet weather for your Saturday, again, slight chance for some rain on Sunday before a bit of cloud cover is expected for your Monday. And again, above seasonal conditions. That's what we're expected to see again. For Lambton, Kent, and Essex, 30% chance of showers for you with a high of 19 degrees. Then mix of sun and cloud for your Sunday with a high of 21. So it's going to feel a little bit warmer, maybe even summer-like for you for your Thanksgiving Monday as well. 21 degrees is your expected daytime high with a mix of sun and cloud. And southern Georgian Bay, 60% chance of showers. 16 degrees is your daytime high. That is expected for tomorrow before we can see a mix of sun and cloud for your Sunday with a high of 17 degrees. And temperature-wise, that should stay the same for your Monday. That's when we could see a bit more cloud cover start to roll in. So in terms of opening day festivities, in terms of keg tapping, yeah, Mother Nature giving us quite a treat earlier in the day. And even tonight, there's still plenty to see and do. And like you said, Tony, we've got food, we've got music, and of course, plenty of beer that is flowing. So lots of excitement. And the fest halls, I can imagine, will be quite busy as well. I'll send it back over to you.
Okay, Alex, thank you. And yes, that was a great segue because that is what we're going to talk about next. A big part of Oktoberfest are the Festhallen. 6 of them spread throughout the region, and we're going to go to one right now and where we find CTV's Leanne Evans. And this is the one, Leanne, that really inspired the whole idea of a large-scale Oktoberfest back in the 1960s. We're, of course, are talking about Concordia Club in Kitchener and a big party set to happen there tonight.
Yes, you are certainly right, Tony. There is so much history here at Concordia Club, and the party has already began. We're starting to see people coming through the doors here. You can see behind me, it's quite busy. There's already a big lineup outside. The doors actually just opened at 6 o'clock. I've seen the lineups at the bars, the lineups for sausage and schnitzel. Everyone is in the Oktoberfest spirit. Lots of great outfits, lots of great accessories as well. Even hard to hear you, Tony, because the music quite loud here too. It was a big journey for cameraman Dave and I. We had to go from Willkommenplatz all the way here to Concordia Club, but we made it just in time with the crowds, and we are joined by Concordia President Rob Kerr. Always great to see you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming.
Okay, how are you feeling about tonight?
We're supposed to have a full house, just under 4,000 people, so it should be really good.
Wow, what does it take to put on an event like this, Rob, especially here at Concordia Club? I feel like this is the place everyone wants to come out and enjoy.
Well, everybody says we're iconic, so it takes about 2 months of work to actually get the structure up and get the building set and for us get ready to go, basically.
Okay, what can people expect if they come out here to Concordia Club tonight and even throughout the rest of the weekend?
So we have 3 different fest halls basically in one. We've got the big circus tent, which we're in right now. We have a main hall, which is kind of a little bit more quieter, but a good band in there. And then if you want to have some fine dining, you go down to the Schenke and have some great German fare.
Tell me about some of the games that are going on here too.
So we have the dunk tank, which is a popular one with many of the people. There's a heavy hammer. We've also got a golf game, axe throwing game, shooting games, so lots and lots of things to do.
Concordia is rich in history too. I know you've been the president for 12 years now here.
That's correct.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about the history, what you've seen, what you've experienced here at the club.
So we basically started the festival a year before everybody else. It was a centennial project by the club, and then Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest got onto it after that. It was basically to give back to the community, to have some fun, and to mimic what the homeland had to offer.
Okay, awesome, Rob. Thank you so much for your time. I know you're busy. Enjoy the Oktoberfesting here at Concordia Club. As Rob mentioned, 4,000 people expected to come through those doors tonight. We'll keep an eye on it, and we're going to check out what the club has to offer a little bit later in the show. For now, Tony, back to you.
I love it. Okay, Leanne Evans at Concordia Club. We'll see you in a little while. Thanks, Leanne. You know, of course, there's going to be another big party going on this weekend, right down the 401. The Toronto Blue Jays kicking off their American League Championship Series starting Sunday against question mark still. That's to be decided tonight. Excitement is high, but if you want to be there in person, of course, get ready to pay. Here's CTV's Raheem Ladani.
It seems like everyone is trying to get their hands on tickets for the Blue Jays American League Championship Series.
We paid like $3 grand for our tickets.
3
$300 US.
US per person?
Yeah.
After the Jays defeated the Yankees in 4 games, those who had tickets for Game 5 in Toronto were refunded. But when they went to buy the same tickets for this upcoming playoff round,
prices went up, yeah, like by like $200. Yeah, that's crazy.
The Jays will face either the Seattle Mariners or Detroit Tigers in the ALCS. And there's one reason why many are hoping it's the team across the Ambassador Bridge.
If Detroit wins tonight, we might go down to Detroit and support them away.
I was looking, it's like $200 cheaper, so it's more affordable that way, right?
Wherever fans are watching the games from, this song will be pumping them up.
Like the knife in, I'm locked in, it's game time.
Titled I Want It All. This is a unique collaboration between Toronto rapper Sorry and the legendary Randy Bachman on guitar.
We're bouncing back ideas. He loves the song. He's sending me riffs. I'm sending him hooks. I'm sending him verses. Because the main point of this song is that we want to make it not only memorable, but anthemic.
As this unofficial anthem gains popularity, people are hoping the Jays can provide another iconic Canadian moment.
I vividly remember jumping off my couch when Joe Carter hit that game-winning home run back in the 90s. So I'm just hoping that we get to re-experience all that again. It would be great for the next generation to see and to experience nationwide.
But first, they have to win the ALCS, with Game 1 going Sunday night.
Raheem Ladani with that look ahead for us. Okay, coming up, changes aimed at making tax filing easier for some Canadians. More on some affordability measures announced by the Prime Minister today. The Prime Minister unveiled a trio of measures today meant to lower costs and make tax filing easier, just weeks before he unveils his first ever federal budget. CTV's Rachel Aiello reports.
Today, the Prime Minister took a long-promised step towards ensuring all Canadians are fully covered under this country's social safety net. Starting next year, the Canada Revenue Agency will automatically file taxes for low-income individuals.
This program will pay out hundreds of millions of dollars in benefits in the next few years that would otherwise be left unclaimed.
The Liberals are also making a pilot program that provides food to schools nationwide permanent, and are renewing the Canada Strong Pass, making museums, parks, and train tickets cheaper for a month over the December holidays and again for summer 2026.
Since no one can possibly experience all that Canada has to offer in just a few short months.
The announcement, the start of a political communication strategy.
Today was a preview of some of the things we're going to see in the next federal budget.
There's going to be more good news, trust me.
That was exactly my question.
Trust me.
But not all see it as good news.
They're printing cash to pay for their out-of-control spending.
Today, the government couldn't say why the years-old Liberal promise to make tax filing easier hadn't been acted on sooner, or why it'll take until 2028 to fully implement it.
I mean, we can talk all day about why something didn't happen in 2023 or 24 or 22, what have you, but I know certainly moving forward in this budget, 25, 26, 27, we have ambitious goals.
The Prime Minister said these measures will be considered operational rather than capital expenditures, a new distinction this government intends to make in its budgets. Rachel Aiello, CTV News, Ottawa.
And a major surprise for the Canadian economy with an unexpected 60,000 jobs added last month. But with unemployment rates steady at just over 7%, it's a good reminder to focus on longer-term trends. CTV's Adrian Gobriel breaks it down.
This particular unit here.
Inside Rudy Pasquini's stainless steel banding company, the pride he has for his self-made small business is evident.
We're the only ones in Canada that actually do this. We've been doing it since about 2001.
Though his plans to hire have been put on hold after multiple U.S. clients put the brakes on their orders from his Canadian company.
We had a deal cooking in the U.S. that would have probably brought in about $9 million U.S. dollars. And because of the tariffs, it's all been put on hold.
Canada's unemployment rate, not including the pandemic, held at the 9-year high posted in August. Yet the country's economy also posted a net gain of 60,400 jobs in September, led by manufacturing, which accounted for nearly half of the spike in employment. Though the uptick in manufacturing positions isn't being felt across the board.
Adrian, if we had that U.S. business and there were no tariffs, we would have expanded our operation by at least 10 more people.
The news is especially bleak for those trying to enter the job market. Unemployment among youth and young adults aged 15 to 24 increased to 14.7% in September, the highest it's been in 15 years.
Anytime the labor market has slacked, young people tend to bear the brunt of it.
The modest employment increase in September was also led by full-time work, according to Statistics Canada.
Here at Band and Go, Rudy Pasquini is calling on more recognition for the manufacturing sector and a renewed understanding of its ability to grow Canada's GDP and power job growth. Adrian Gobriel, CTV News, Vaughan, Ontario.
Just ahead, we'll continue our series of chats beyond the bench with this year's Kitchener Rangers. And tonight, it's someone who had a highlight play in the home opener, Tanner Lamb. The growing popularity of baseball in Guelph has given rise to a new opportunity for players to train year-round. CTV's Colton Weens has more on a new place called the War Room that could help everyone level up their skills.
For Broden Edwards, this new facility in Guelph is quickly becoming another home.
I just love this place.
Batting practice with his dad at the War Room on Bet Court, a new baseball training center available for athletes in the Royal City.
They have a lot of good stuff to warm up, and there's a lot of room to do really anything you want.
It's nice. It really kind of pulls together the sense of baseball community in Guelph, and it's nice to have a place of our own.
Before the War Room opened, Edwards says he had to get creative in order to train in the winter.
We were going to gyms to practice, so we were trying to slipping everywhere, but this place is just amazing, so now we can use this in the winter.
Places in the Tri-City area, not too far, they're great places too, but we needed some place like this that's close to us.
The facility was created by 4 former high-level athletes who now coach and have kids in high-level ball, and who felt the area lacked proper training facilities and high-level instructors for both baseball and softball.
A glaring need that I've seen for the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So it's a passion project, but it's also something that these kids, in my opinion, needed.
Good. Spray it back. Yeah.
With multiple lanes for training, the facility can be used for batting practice, fielding, and pitching. High-level technology allows players to analyze their movements, and the War Room has climate control for year-round training.
We want them to be able to focus on their training, their performance, just having fun. We don't want them to have to worry about, boy, it's hot, or I'm freezing cold, my fingers hurt.
The War Room also has a warm-up area, a lounge, and a boardroom.
I love how it's very big. I love the machines, and yeah, I love everything about it.
And while the facility is geared towards training high-level baseball players, it's also available for people to just come and try the sport out. Strike. Eiselstein says Guelph has one of Canada's highest levels of baseball players per capita and hopes the War Room will be the place where future stars will be made. Colton Weens, CTV News, Guelph.
Kitchener Rangers forward Tanner Lamb currently leads the team with 4 goals. In this week's Beyond the Bench, the right winger talks about his biggest goal so far this season, and that was the overtime game winner in the home opener.
Arquette striking it. It's Lamb. Lamb scores!
Tanner Lamb, right wing, and this is my 3rd year.
And look at these soft mitts from Tanner Lamb.
Growing up, you always want to play in the OHL and then the NHL. So yeah, this is kind of just the first step, I guess. A lot of pain you got to go through to get here, but you feel the reward when you're really here, and yeah, it's really nice.
Here's a step for Tanner Lamb. Tanner Lamb.
You know, you don't really get to get into an overtime game in a home opener, and you know, it's our first game of the year, so yeah, it was really rowdy here, and to score that goal it was awesome.
And we know how deadly he can be.
You know, one of a kind of feeling.
Here's Tanner Lamb. Lamb the move. Let's go!
We've had, you know, 3 good years now of hockey and really good hockey teams. So yeah, we've gone really close last year and kind of just want to finish it off this year, and hopefully hosting the Memorial Cup next year, that should really help us too.
And time now to check in with Heather Butts in the National Newsroom for a look at what's coming up later tonight.
Tonight, fulfilling a promise to help make ends meet.
No child should go to school hungry.
Confronting the affordability crisis for families ahead of next month's budget. Later on CTV National News.
We are feeling the energy here down at Wilcom and Platts. There's plenty of food, beer flowing, and of course, live entertainment. Lots to see and do throughout the weekend. I'll let you know how cool it could be to start off your Saturday morning and wake up weather coming up after the break. Here's a look at your Friday night lineup. 7 o'clock, stick around for E-Talk before The Big Bang Theory. Then at 8, 911 Nashville before Special Forces World's Toughest Test. And then back-to-back episodes of The Big Bang Theory.
It's Jeff, KP, and Backstage Ben in the morning.
3 awesome people that want to start your day or finish your overnight shift.
You'll laugh, you'll text, you'll call, you'll scratch your head, and maybe even beat Backstage Ben. Weekday mornings from 5:30 to 10.
Listen live on the iHeartRadio app or at 105.3 Virgin Radio.
Back we go to Wilcom and Platts one last time to check in with Alex Pinto for the latest on KW Oktoberfest 2025 edition. Alex, the sun's going down, but the energy's picking up.
Oh, it sure is. And it's cooling down a little bit too as well, Tony. Breeze not as cool as it was when we were upstairs on our set there, but there is plenty to do here tonight. So yes, Stephen Page set to hit the stage this evening, which is really exciting. We've been seeing Farmtoberfest today, over the weekend, Dogtoberfest, Kidtoberfest. There is something for everyone. And of course on Monday, the Oktoberfest Thanksgiving Day Parade. So it's going to be a very, very exciting weekend down here in downtown Kitchener. But yes, Wilcom and Platts, there's plenty to see and do. We've got some great beer nuts here. We've got pretzels. Food is endless. The beer is flowing as well. And it was such a great day as well being on stage. Mother Nature really cooperating with that sun earlier today for the official keg tapping. But in terms of your weather for the morning, good news. It's not going to be as cool as what we've seen over the last couple of days, but you might want to bring an umbrella or two with you if you do have plans to check out any of the outdoor activities. So starting with your wake-up weather for tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., we should be hitting around 9 degrees or so. So definitely not in that 0 or even -1 territory that we saw this week, yesterday, and even the day before. Cloudy conditions, chance of showers expected to stick around by 8 a.m. We'll still be around that 9-degree mark with a bit of that cloud cover and chance for some showers. So again, tomorrow we're seeing overall a 60% chance of showers, and then by 10 a.m. We could see that sun peek through the clouds, but a risk of a thunderstorm also in place as well. So again, lots to see and do as Oktoberfest celebrations continue down here. Tony.
And any showers will not dampen the spirit or the energy. I know that for sure. Okay, Alex, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for bringing us all that coverage from Wilcom and Platts. And let's head back over to Concordia Club one more time with Leanne Evans and the Festhallen experience. What are you getting up to over there, Leanne?
Well, Tony, you checked in at a good time because we just had a pause in the music so I could actually hear you in my headphones there because it is loud. People are having a good time here at Concordia Club. Right now, I'm in the souvenir shop. So you see this hat in my hand? You can find these here at the souvenir shop. Pins, shot glasses, so much. I'm joined by Cheryl, who is working the souvenir shop tonight. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay, tell me, what are you selling here in the souvenir shop?
Well, mostly the first thing that's the most popular thing that most people want is a hat.
Which is like this one.
Right. And so we have lots of varieties, lots of sizes of hats. The next best thing would be this year's pin, which is all about Canada. We're promoting that big time. So, and then usually they like to have a feather.
Yeah, and it's great because the souvenirs and the merch, it really ranges. So depending what you're looking to spend, you can kind of find something here. Yeah. Cheryl, this is a family affair for you. You have a rich history with the Concordia Club. Share your story with us.
Okay, so it started with my ex-husband at the time. He's the sax player in the band. So we have 3 children. My oldest is still serving on the floor. I have 2 older daughters that also work in the halls. Both have been Miss Concordia. So, yeah, and I've been in and out. I've done from washing dishes to now I'm doing the souvenir booth.
Well, I love it. Cheryl, thank you so much for your time. Good luck tonight. I know you're going to have a busy night. Tony, the lineup is quite long here already at the souvenir shop. There's so many people that have already piled into Concordia Club. Of course, you can get your souvenirs. People are having a nice German beer, and there's German sausage. There's something for everyone here at the Fest Hall. You really get the true Oktoberfest experience. Tony, it's wunderbar.
I'm sure it is, yes. Leanne, thank you so much down at Concordia Club. Love that we got to profile the souvenir shop this time. That's a little corner we haven't seen that often. Okay, that's going to do it for us tonight. On behalf of Leanne, Alex, everyone on our team, it's been a big production today, and we certainly have appreciated you being along with us. We'll be back here at 11:30 tonight with your next local news right after the CTV National News. Until then, happy Oktoberfest, happy Thanksgiving. Have a great long weekend. Good night.